Well, good morning. It's Chris again here from GenuineJobs.com with the Work From Home Minute. So you're wondering how come you sent in your job application and you're not receiving any callbacks, any emails, any sort of communication back from the potential employer. What are you doing wrong? Well, one of the basic things, and I know I've covered this in articles, um, blog posts, and audio training that I've done in the past. Um, you can be your own worst enemy when it comes to applying for a job and getting a call back. And here's a prime example of what I mean. We're in the process of researching and starting a restaurant business here locally. And what I've gone ahead and done is post one of those free classified ad site, Kijiji.com, I think it is. Um, a vacancy for a chef assistant or a chef to help in the kitchen. And I was very specific in the way to respond to this email, to this job posting, for interested job applicants. And I made it fairly simple in step-by-step format. Number one, no attachments. Number two, tell me something about yourself. Three, your experience or background as far as cooking goes. Four, what sort of cuisine you enjoy or passionate about in cooking. And there were other questions that I went on to ask, maybe about 5 or 6 in total, because I wanted to get a basic idea of the person that we're about to call in for a job interview. And I know from past experience that it seems as though, I'm not sure if it's due to job seekers being excited. Whoa, I found a job that I'm interested in. I better get an application in right away to beat the competition. And yes, I do agree that you need to apply for jobs as soon as they get posted. It's one of the things that I do tell my clients, is that be on top of the ball, and when a position becomes open, apply as soon as you can. Without this video turning into a long speech or a lecture, here's the thing. Of the 6 or 7 responses that we received, and I'm reading one right now, here's a reply from Shiva00001 at Yahoo. First of all, didn't mention the name or anything. It's just a blank hello. Can you tell me what type of food experience you're looking for, and where is the restaurant located? Interesting. Where you found the ad basically is within the city. It was posted directly within the city of where the restaurant is going to be, where we're hiring for. But besides that, you never once addressed any of my questions that I asked in the classified posting. Two, you never contacted me or addressed me by my name. And you never signed your email or never told me who you are or anything about yourself. So you know what? Your application or your interests just went into the delete bin. I'm just going to move down here. I'm on my other computer, so bear with me for a second. We have one here from Steve, and Steve writes in, I have 7 years cooking experience with Safe Food certificate. And I expect $11 to $13 an hour. I'm a great person to work with, learn really fast, at new things, punctual. I'll repeat that again. Great person to work with, learn really fast, at new things, punctual. Interesting. Couldn't even put this into a decent sentence or format or anything. And again, yes, he did tell me how much he's expecting an hour, which addressed one of the questions I posted, which was $11 to $13 an hour. He did say he had 7 years cooking experience, and he did have the Safe Food certificate. However, maybe 50 to 60% of the questions that I asked that he addressed in his application, he never did. Now, what does that mean? Yes, I may take a look at his application. I may take a look at his resume, but again, it was an attachment. I specifically asked for no attachments. So there you go, another example how in our haste to apply for a job, in our haste to be the first to apply for that job, we're not paying attention to what the potential employer is asking for. So there you go, guys. When you come across a position that you know you're interested in, please, and I beg you, read the details of how that employer wants you to respond back to them. It's very important because employers just don't have time to pussyfoot around anything. They want a response, and they want a response in the format or to the questions that they ask. So there you go, guys. I hope you learn from this work from home minute video that I created here this morning. So for more of these, visit genuinejobs.com/telecommuting, or for the vacant job list, visit genuinejobs.com. Have a great day, guys.